Greetings, everyone. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not a known name or anything. I'm just a truck driver. My wife's been telling me for some time that I should start posting videos on YouTube just to kind of let people get a look at the life of a truck driver so they can understand a little bit better about what we have to go through. So, this is my first attempt at that. I'm just, winging it. I'm not going to edit this thing in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to record and post. So, as a truck driver, we have what we call a 14-hour clock. 14-hour on-duty clock. What that simply means is once we start our day, that means we're supposed to get out of our truck and do a post-trip or pre-trip inspection. So when we start our day, we get our pre-trip done. That usually takes about 15 minutes or so, 10 to 15. You're supposed to be on the clock for that. So once you go on the clock for your pre-trip inspection, your 14-hour clock starts. So that means we have 14 hours to finish up our day. We cannot go over that 14. It's a nice system when it works in your favor. But when it doesn't, like today, it is a complete hassle, and it should be some laws put in place to give drivers just a little bit more freedom to decide what they can do. Because as it is now, I started my day today at 6 a.m. Had my first delivery, got done there quick, got to my second delivery, been here for almost 3.5 hours, and I'm still sitting here. And I only have about 8 hours left to go, which is a lot of time, but I have a 7-hour drive to get back home. The problem is with this industry, some of these customers just take their time. They don't care how long you're there. Our company is, when they schedule us, they usually allow about 2 hours for unloading. So anything over that, if you have multiple stops, if someone takes 3-4 hours to unload you, you can almost guarantee you're going to be late the rest of your run. Or in my case, I won't be able to make it home, which is unfair to me. It's unfair to my family. And it's unfair to any of these drivers out here sitting next to me right now, getting unloaded. It's one of those things in this industry that needs to change. It needs to change quickly. Because nothing is more frustrating for a driver, especially one with a family, to be stuck out for another 10 hours when they don't have to be, when they shouldn't have to be. If a law was passed that would start fining these companies that you got 2 hours, there is no reason, especially here, I'm paying for a lumper, $100 to have someone unload my truck. There's no reason why it takes more than 2 hours to unload my truck. I'm paying you to unload it. Get to work. Get me out of here. I can, some of these places you can unload yourself, and you can easily unload almost a full truck by yourself in 35 minutes. Doesn't take that long. And I'm not experienced at it. And I'm just a driver. I'm just a transport driver. But I have, at times, when I got to certain customers, I know they take too long, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to do it myself. But right now, with this virus going on, they're not letting us into many of these buildings, and they're making us pay for our own lumper fees so we can have their guys do it to keep us out. That's fine. I don't care. I'll pay you guys to unload my truck, but get me out of here at a decent time so I can go home to my family. This is not right. I shouldn't have to sit here and wait for someone to do their job so I can spend time with my family at home. Plus, it screws up my next load. So now I have less time to get home, get my load, and get back out again. And if I don't get out of here soon, I'm not going to be able to get home. I have to spend another 10 hours away. So I'll have to get home and then grab my load and go again. And not see my family at all. There needs to be fines. That's the only way you're going to stop these companies from holding up drivers for 5-6 hours. And that can happen when you're out here. 5 or 6 hours, that's nothing. That's pretty normal. We get held up for. And our whole day's shot. I've even sat as long as 27 hours before at a place. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for that at all. Anyway, this is just a driver griping. Hope you all have a great day.